What is up, guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with some gaming goodness. We are here today with some YouTube only gaming content. I want to do a quick thing because I heard there's a special limited time mission just for the next day or two in Fortnite. So we're gonna hop right over here. Obviously, the crew pass just went up. New crew skin, Kwame. Not bad. Just looks like an average skin. Doesn't look anything like exceptional. This one I like. Oh, I like the red and white. I think that's a good color contrast. Don't like the Phase Legacy. Don't like the Rhymebound Legacy, but that one's actually not bad. The white and the blue kind of fits. Don't like the Cosmic Legacy, but that one's actually, I like the dark jacket. Alright. So. Also, you know, while I'm here, let's just take a quick peek. I don't love that they're pen and ink, but it does look pretty cool. That's neat. Pen and ink Yelena, White Widow. I like that they call her White Widow. Widow's Mac. White Widow pack. White Widow's fangs. Yeah, I don't love that they're pen and ink. That's pretty cool, actually. Catching the... Obviously, the Psycho Bandit came back. That's pretty sweet. They put me in the game. With blue hair, though. I also had to do all the TMNT ones because I love them. These are real... First off, amazing Krang design. And if you give him the Krang back bling, the center plate seals, which is really cool. I love him. But the Bebop and Rocksteady designs are phenomenal. So is the Casey Jones. Gungola, you know what I'm saying? Alright, a bunch of shenanigans, whatever. So where is the special quest? Right here. So there's a new special story quest. Witness Daigo and Fletcher Kane's scheme to enter the portal. So apparently if you do this, it unlocks a special little scene. So I just wanted to check that out. That's what's going on right now. May 2nd is Star Wars Day, so I will be back this Friday. For a Fortnite stream, Star Wars stream. I'm excited. Ugh, shiver on my spine. Whoop. Yeet! Witness Daigo and Fletcher came. So, hey, I know where to go at least. It's getting pretty big. So the Death Star, guys, it's also getting pretty big. Look at that. That's wild. That the friggin' Death Star is just hovering in the air above. Defeat the Baron before Daigo can enter the portal. Yeah, get out of here, bug guy. You'll only see me once. Leave me alone. Alright, well, I did my quest. So let's just see what this little thing was about. Defeat the Baron before Daigo can enter the portal. And I was killed by a Fletcher Cane? That's irony. Alright, I also started setting up, as you can see, my Star Wars. Started adding just my Star Wars. I only have 2 Star Wars screens. Daigo's Fate story cinematic. Cool. How do I watch this? Play cinematic, there you go. Okay. So, we know that the Baron recruited Daigo. In our last story thing, we found out that a bunch of the Baron's gold went to Daigo. He was using it to fund his experiments into the Dark Mask research. He was researching the forbidden powers of the Spirit Portal and how masks can channel that power. Jade is not happy about it. Neither is Kendo. So let's check it out. He has made it into the Spirit Portal, though. We defeated Fletcher Cane, but he got in. to accept his fate in the spirit realm. So let's check this out. The mask shop. Worst and Big Dill. They're trying to rob Daigo. Oh, picture of Daigo. T-Pain? Daigo, Kendo, and Jade are right there. Is T-Pain coming to Fortnite? Daigo's mask. Okay, this is Daigo in... So Daigo's in the spirit world. That looked like he was getting a new form. So are we going to get like a demon Daigo skin? That'd be kind of sick. Because he had like demon pauldrons there. And his mask was turning gold and growing horns. And that spirit that tried to possess him, or that spirit that appeared before him, was the same mask spirit that possessed the rose, the night rose. Night Rose boss. The puppeteer. Thank you. There we go. So, the Night Rose was being controlled by the puppeteer. Who now has control of Daigo? Let's go to the lore for the puppeteer. But he works for Shogun X, doesn't he? But then Daigo returned because he was behind. Damn, can I like fast forward a little bit? No? I'll let it play one more time. So I like that there was a picture of Jade and Kendo along with Daigo right there on the... Is T-Pain gonna be the next character? The next festival pass maybe after Sabrina Carpenter? That'd be kind of dope. Why is that mask, though, which is his mask, at the carting station? There, look at that form. That's the puppeteer. And Demon Daigo. And Demon Daigo. That's pretty cool. We have 2 new battle passes that are coming out. In 20-something hours. For the Lego Pass and the Battle Pass. So I will probably be doing a reaction to just them on my YouTube right here. But I will also be playing that first season. Or that first mission. Because, what is it now here? Fortnite, Chapter 6, Season 3, roadmap. All Star Wars POIs. That's not what I want. I want to know... I don't... sorry. Yeah, you know, I did call it a roadmap. That's my bad. Events. Galactic Battle. Here we go. May 2nd, Imperial Takeover. May 8th, Pull of the Force. May 22nd, Mandalorian Rising. May 29th, Star Destroyer Bombardment. June 7th, Death Star Sabotage. I will be doing each of these. I will try and do them on launch day. If there's special events or anything in between, I might do like a mini stream like this. This is a 15-minute stream. I might do that. But these, I will try and do a full 2-hour stream for each of these events. And the first one on May 2nd, which is again in, like, will go live in 29 hours, but I'll probably stream it in like 37 hours, you know. Because tomorrow I'm actually streaming Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which is phenomenal. It's already a contender for Game of the Year for me, and I've only done one stream for 4 hours. It's so much fun. Yeah, so I will be doing all this. So make sure you're tuned in. I'm very excited to watch the trailer and see, because we see the Death Star approaching. I want to know how Daigo's actions have caused this, or what are going to be the ramifications of Daigo's mask dive into the spirit portal. Or is this just an interim of something that's happening between now and whatever we find out, you know? I feel like the Imperial takeover is going to be the Empire taking over the map. The pull of the Force is when the Jedi are going to start appearing, I think. Is us, like, fighting back. Mandalorian Rising. I'm gonna guess that's the, I don't know, the Mandalorian's gonna be on our side, or they're gonna be with us or against us. You never know. Or maybe a single Mandalorian. Star Destroyer Bombardment, I think that's going to be a lot of the stuff with the ship flying that we've heard about. You're going to be able to ride on TIE Fighters and X-Wings. And the Death Star Sabotage is going to be the culmination of the story. Like versing Palpatine. I have gone to lengths to avoid... I know there have been some Battle Pass leaks. I have not seen any of them. I just know what was on that one splash art and what was in that one trailer. The very first trailer that we reacted to. So I know we're getting Palpatine, Darth Jar Jar Binks, Poe Dameron, Captain Phasma, Mace Windu, and then a Jedi version of Evie, and a Wookiee version of the Cuddle Team Leader. That's what I know. Everything else is a mystery to me, and I want to keep it that way. I have not looked at the map. I know there have been some map leaks. I don't want to see them. I want to see the POIs in person when I go there. But that is going to be it for this thing that I'm doing. I'm excited. So make sure you're following me here on YouTube and at twitch.tv/HollowAvarice, where all of these events are going to be. Thank you so much for joining me. That's all for this thing that I'm doing. Until next time, stay awesome. Peace.